right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Torian.
Yes, on behalf of the Springfield Pride Parade organization, we are back. My name is Torian Bethia. I am the founder and CEO of the Springfield Pride Parade organization here in Springfield, Massachusetts. And we're here to announce our second annual Springfield Pride Parade. Well, not announce, because I guess it's pretty official at this point, huh? Another great day in Springfield. Thank you, Mayor Sarno, again for your continuous support and just always having our back and making sure that we can just make this event better and better every year. We're super excited. This year, internally, our goal was to go bigger and better, and I think we accomplished that mission. Thank you. We're super excited. Tonight is going to be a great night at MGM Ballroom. Chris?
I'll be there.
Yeah. Our inaugural U-Ball fundraising gala. We're super excited. We were able to walk the ballroom last night, and it looks truly amazing. And I am not easy to please, but it looks amazing. So we're super happy about that. And also, the U-Ball will go to support our safe space programming. Dr. Hill, I see you here. Today is a great day because we are announcing our second year for our safe space summer programming in partnership with Springfield College. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for all your support. I'm going to keep it short because there is a pro that is a lot better at this than I am. So I just want to introduce our incredible Mayor Dominic Sarno.
First of all, let's give a round of applause to Torian's running mate here. Mom, where's Mom? Mom, all right, Mom. And also to our partners, I know Dr. Calvin Hill and the Beards Looking Goods here on behalf of President Mary Beth Cooper, Springfield College, your partnership. And of course, Springfield Technical Community College, President John Cook. Anytime, you're always there for us. We appreciate that immensely. And I'm joined by my colleagues in government, State Representative Angelo Pupolo, Celsa Economics himself, State Representative Chairman Carlos Gonzalez, City Council President Jesse Letterman. She'll be speaking, but of course the elegant and eloquent Commissioner of Health and Human Services. Put your hands together for Helen Carlton Harris. She's another running mate with Torian, too. And of course, my Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer, Judy Crowell. And another great corporate citizen, he'll be speaking, the President and COO, CEO of MGM Springfield, Chris Kelly. So what was that tagline? We are back.
We are back.
You know, when this was first brought to my attention, young man Torian Bethea and my first Chief Diversity Inclusion Officer, Attorney Talia G., and Commissioner Helen Carlton Harris, it was a no-brainer for me. And what turned out in the organizational meetings and the logistics where we thought maybe we'd have 500 or 1,000 people, maybe. Literally, I think there was well over 5,000 people, 6,000 people. It was a beautiful mosaic of not only Springfield, but greater Western Massachusetts that traversed all the way down from Stick to Court Square. And everybody had a great time. The harmony that was there. And again, I go back, I'm old school. A good person is a good person. No matter what creed, color, background, sexual orientation, gender identity, if you're a good person, you're a good person. And that's what we celebrated last year, and this is what we're going to celebrate this year with the parade, which is going to Stern Square. And a possibility, we're probably going to have 10,000 people down here in downtown Springfield. The other thing, which is music besides harmony, music to my ears, is economic development spinoff. having it in Stern Square, all the businesses are going to be able to take advantage of us. They are excited. And when people look good, and I know we'll be looking good tonight and Saturday, and they feel good, and there's vibrancy, that means they want to spend the money. So the parade really generates a lot of positive activities for the city of Springfield. Tonight, again, we'll be at the MGM Aria Ballroom. I'm very thankful to Chris Kelly. And the funds that are raised are going to go out to education and outreach, especially to our young people. And that's extremely important, that everyone should be respectful of each and every one of us. And I think that's extremely important. If we did that, you'd have not only a better Springfield, you'd have a better Commonwealth of Massachusetts, a better nation, a better world. But with that, I have the official proclamation. Now, today we could be wearing shorts or bathing suits. I understand Saturday, the weather will be okay, but I understand Saturday we might have to wear our long underwear. But I think we're still going to try to wear shorts, Torian. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
There'll be a little temperature change. So with that, Torian, come on up here. City of Springfield, Massachusetts Mayor Dominic J. Sarno, home of the Basketball Hall of Fame. Proclamation. Whereas in 1969, the Stonewall Inn in New York City, a gay bar and recreational tavern, was the site of the Stonewall riots, which is widely considered to be the single most important event leading into the gay liberation movement and the modern fight for LGBTQ plus rights in the United States of America. During the month of June, we honor the resiliency of the LGBTQ plus people who are fighting to live authentically and freely, as well as we honor generations of LGBTQ plus people who have fought to make our country's possibilities a reality for every American. And whereas the LGBTQ plus Americans have made and continue to make great and lasting contributions that continue to strengthen the fabric of our American society, there are many well-respected LGBTQ plus leaders in all professional fields, including the arts, business, nonprofits, healthcare, public safety, politics, education. It goes on and on and on. And by the way, did I tell you that we are back?
We are back.
LGBTQ plus Americans also mobilized the nation to respond to the domestic HIV/AIDS epidemic, and I'm sure that Commissioner Helen Carlton Harris will speak of that and all the yeoman work that she's done for many, many years, not only with COVID-19, but with that epidemic, have played a vital role in broadening this country's response and awareness of the HIV pandemic. And whereas despite the remarkable advancement of recent years, the LGBTQ plus Americans continue to experience discrimination just for being who they are. The LGBTQ plus rights movement has achieved great progress, but there is more work to be done. The LGBTQ plus youth should feel safe to learn without fear of harassment, and the LGBTQ plus families and seniors should be allowed to live their lives with dignity and respect. Whereas the LGBTQ plus Pride Month, I call upon every Springfield resident to work together to promote equal rights for all, regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity. These issues not only affect the LGBTQ plus community, but our entire city, state, and nation. As a longtime member of the Mayors Against the LGBTQ plus Discrimination, I am proud to stand in solidarity with our LGBTQ plus community to remind all, each of us deserve the same level of equality and respect. Therefore, I, Dominic J. Sarno, do hereby proclaim the month of June 2023 as LGBTQ plus Pride Month in the great city of Springfield, and I call upon our citizens in Springfield to observe this month by helping our families, friends, neighbors, co-workers, leaders to better understand the importance of equality. Bless you. God bless you. And I hand wrote here, good health, continued success, and God bless. And a P.S. here, great job, Torian and crew. We are back.
All right. I just want to acknowledge a couple people in the crowd. Tonight is our inaugural U-Ball in partnership with MGM. We're super excited about that. And as an organization, we're going straight to work. Thank you to Ray Berry.
Hey, Ray.
Great Ray Berry. We are introducing our Ruby Lee Scholarship, which is a $1,500 scholarship to a Springfield student that is, just displaying great leadership, great academic achievements. And Ray gave me a call, and he said, White Lion's going to match you 100%. So now our $1,500 scholarship is a $3,000 scholarship that we will be handing out.
Thanks for giving back always, Ray, to the community. Thank you.
And tonight's event, actually this entire weekend, goes to support our safe space programming. And I just want to recognize our program manager, Frankie Walsh, who will also be speaking tonight at the U-Ball. And another award winner, this is my honor, for the first ever U-Ball here in Springfield, Massachusetts. I just want to introduce our legendary, award-winning Commissioner Carlton Harris.
On behalf of the Springfield Department of Health and Human Services, which I have the honor to lead, it is our pleasure to be a sponsor in this second Pride Parade. We are proud to acknowledge that this is a public health issue. The issue of intervention, prevention, and ensuring that each one of our residents, no matter who they are, where they live, can be their authentic self. We are so supportive. I have been working for, it seems like, a very long time since the HIV/AIDS epidemic to assure that individuals were respected and honored. That was a very difficult time. We saw times where families denied that their loved ones were gays because they did not want to admit their sexual orientation. We saw times where families did not want to share utensils with individuals because they were afraid, they had fear of being HIV infected, even though that was not a route of transmission. I learned very early that we must make sure that we are supporting those in our community who need our support, our youth, our elders, our children. This city is a diverse city, and it is a part of our city to acknowledge sexual orientation and that an individual has the right to love who they love. And we should not judge, and we should not discriminate against anyone. And so I'm very proud to stand here. But my pride really is centered in this young man called Torian Bethia. Why? Torian came back to his home city as his authentic self. And he didn't just come back to be a regular person. He came back to say, I'm going to make a difference, and this is what I am going to do. It was very easy for the Springfield Department of Health and Human Services to say, we will partner with you because we have a history of assuring that we are supporting all individuals in our community. But I have such pride for this young man that I am just so supportive of everything that he does. We supported the program in Springfield Public Schools. We supported the Safe Space Initiative, and we will continue to be supportive. I also want to acknowledge my son, Christopher, who, when you look at the tremendous art that you see around you, that is Christopher who has done that, and I am extremely proud of him for becoming involved in this as well. And so let me end with one of my favorite quotes from Susan Taylor. She says, God has not called us to be powerless spectators, but to become powerful initiators. We are spiritual beings, and we have the power to change the dynamics that is fueling this very dangerous world. We can create harmony in our lives and in the world. It's not only possible, it is why we are here. Torian has taken that to heart, and he is not a powerless spectator, has become a powerful initiator. Thank you.
Torian, just from Governor Healy's office. Thank you for Governor Healy's office. I see Lamar and Kristen here. Thank you very, very much. Just spoke with the governor yesterday.
All right. So brief story. One of my favorite people. I think there. She is. Last year, Beth Ward was someone that I called often, just to get MGM on board to show the support of what we were creating. We were a little behind on time. I remember sitting out here in my car talking to Beth, like, Beth, we got to get you guys on board. And we were going back and forth. And in the 25th hour, we made it happen. So this year, when I called Beth with a couple more months to spare, she said, absolutely, right away, let's do it. We want to come on board. And we are so grateful for our newest presenting partner of the Springfield Pride Parade here in Springfield, MGM Springfield. Thank you so much for not only giving our team a place to be and really just continue to create this magic, but also thank you for standing with us in true solidarity and support. So with that said, I'd like to introduce the president and COO of MGM Springfield, Chris Kelly.
Thank you, Torian. I think I'm going to just change my title to the gentleman who is allowed to accompany Beth Ward to events. Well, first, thank you again to Torian and his amazing work. Thank you to his mom as well. Must be extremely proud in this moment. Thank you to the amazing community and city leaders that joined me here and all of the leadership we have in our audience today. I am reminded of a quote as well. There is a saying from Mother Teresa, I believe, that there are no great things, only small things done with great love. And as we stand here this morning on the steps of City Hall, celebrating the themes of diversity and inclusion, of human connection, of love, and of community, well, it's hard not to feel like we have come an extraordinary distance in a short period of time. And all of the small acts and works of so many for so long have created this extraordinary moment, one that we see replicated across our country and we see here in our own great city of Springfield. We are extraordinarily proud to be a part of this. Thank you so much from our entire team at MGM Springfield. We look forward to a great time tonight and to walking hand in hand together this Saturday. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Also, I want to give a shout out some City Caitlin Julius from my HR who's been involved in this, and Joe DeCarroll, Deputy Director of Veterans on our veterans side. Molly Shea and Billy Baker, the whole crew in my office there too. I'm deeply appreciated that my friends and colleagues in government are here. So we'll go on seniority, and he is the dean of the delegation. Put your hands together for State Representative Angelo Pupolo.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Indeed, it's an honor and privilege to be here. And yes, I am the dean, but just for the record, I'm not the oldest member of the delegation. And pleased to be here. We're actually in Representative Gonzalez's district, a dear friend of ours, and certainly, we're very pleased and proud to be here. And it's so great to see everybody here today. And as the mayor has alluded to several times, that we heard a few times, we're back, right? So it's good to be back, full force. Good to be, here live. The ball tonight, the parade during the weekend, and certainly it's going to be a great opportunity and a great time. I'd be remiss if I didn't, certainly commend Mayor Sano for his dedication, his commitment to the community. This just doesn't happen. And I think it was said before, was brought to Dominic's attention, right? And he took it and ran, really the bull by the horns, if you will. That's why we're here for the second annual parade. That's why we're raising the flag here at City Hall. And I just want to commend Dominic for his leadership and his continued support of all of the community, LGBTQ community. And I think it's critically important that we recognize that. Again, it just doesn't happen. True leadership is essential, and we have it here in the city of Springfield. Massachusetts certainly has been a first. I was very pleased and proud, when Massachusetts led the way, for marriage equality. I was there. I took that historic vote. Very pleased I did. Thank you. And that paved the way, right, for the entire country. Certainly there's still work to do. That's why it's important that we all, stay together, galvanize, and make sure that when we see discrimination anywhere, we flush it out. Massachusetts also has a strong transgender rights bill. And certainly we're continuing to lead the way to make sure that all of our citizens, have their rights and enjoy each and every one has the same equal rights across the Commonwealth as all of you deserve, as all of us all deserve. So, again, it's an honor and privilege to be here. I stand with you. I can't come to the ball tonight. My youngest is actually graduating, hard to believe, from Pope Francis. So she's graduating, and I think I'd be in a little bit of trouble if I wasn't there tonight. So forgive me for not being at the ball tonight, but no, I'll be there in spirit. And again, I look forward to the weekend festivities. So thank you all. God bless everybody. Thank you.
Now, he's a very shy individual. But put your hands together for Salsa Economics himself, State Representative Chairman Carlos Gonzalez. He'll liven up the crowd.
Thank you, Mayor, and to all that make this day a success, congratulations. And it's an honor to be here with you, Corey, and your whole team, and making this a special day in the city of Springfield, the second annual. But again, this may be the second annual that we're coming together, but this event has been celebrated for so many years, but behind closed doors. So bringing this out to the community is a special occasion because it's a partnership between government, and I salute the mayor and the leadership at the State House of Massachusetts, because again, this took commitment and dedication and votes that were difficult a long time ago, but it made a success. And not only a success here in Massachusetts, which is that beacon of hope that celebrates diversity and inclusion. And I think it's special that we do this here in the city of Springfield, because the community that we are celebrating today is a community that lives in our homes, in our schools, in our businesses, in our government, in every part of our day-to-day lives. So it doesn't matter who you love, we love you for that. And it doesn't matter what you feel, you believe in your heart and mind who you are. You are special, and we love you for it. Thank you very much.
Put your hands together for City Council President Jesse Letterman.
Well, good morning. It is my honor and privilege to bring greetings and solidarity on behalf of my friends and colleagues on the Springfield City Council as we celebrate the second annual Pride Parade here in the city of Springfield. And for those that had a chance to be present last year with over 5,000 people as we marched down State Street, you could feel the excitement growing as the crowd grew larger and larger. And when we made our way to Court Square, Torian, it was like an explosion. The joy that emanated from this community was palpable. And it was a physical representation of how far the community has come, of the struggle that has been necessary to overcome and the struggle that continues. The history of the city of Springfield is that of being at the forefront of civil and human rights. The story of the city of Springfield is the story of every single one of us. And our story, our history, is stronger, bolder, and richer because of our friends, colleagues, neighbors, and family members in the LGBTQ community. That fight continues, And while we may be at the forefront, leading the way in Massachusetts, we know that even here, discrimination, bullying, bias can persist. And we certainly know that across this nation, the fight continues and our LGBTQ friends, neighbors, colleagues, and family members remain under attack. But on Saturday, we stand up as a city, channeling that history with the support of the entire Springfield Pride organization to stand against that and to stand in celebration of the work that has happened and the work that is to come. On behalf of the Springfield City Council, thank you so much.
You know, I think it's appropriate with Governor Healy breaking a glass ceiling in many ways. I know Kristen or Lamar are here. Would you like to come up and say a few words?
So I can recall the summer of 2020. It was actually a very warm day, and a friend had a cookout, and Torian actually was at that cookout. He walked in with a suit and tie. It was 100 degrees outside, suit and tie, and we sat down and we had a conversation. And he talked about his plans and the Springfield Pride and what he wanted to do, and to finally see this come to fruition. Great job, T. Great job to the entire organization. We're extremely proud of you and look forward to seeing you guys all tonight.
Thank you, Mark. Hey, Helen, I thought I saw Hollywood. Angela, where is she? I thought I saw her. I see the artiste, your son. There she is. I see her. She's over there. I see her over there. Hi, Hollywood. She was our parade marshal last year. Helen's on. Now, to close, and before we go raise the flag, is my Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer. Put your hands together for Jyoti Crowell.
Thank you. Thank you. My first event attended when I assumed the position of Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer was the first flag raising for the Springfield Pride Parade. So I have come full circle, and we celebrate with Torian and his crew and all of the committee and all the work that the Pride Parade has done and is doing. And I'm going to predict that there'll be well over 12,000 people in attendance on Saturday. You heard it here first. I said 12,000. Congratulations, Torian and crew. God bless.
Chris, she's making book for Christ's sake.
I'll take that bet.
Jyoti. I told Chris Kelly she's opening up an outside book over here, too. Torian, do you want to lead us over? We're going to raise the flag. Come on, everybody.